Do you know him? He is considered to be a suspect wanted in connection with more than a dozen of the convenience store holdups in the past month. Police are making progress in the cases, though. Two men charged in connection with robberies at local United Dairy Farmers stores made their first court appearances today. Local 12's Larry Davis joins us live with the latest on this ongoing investigation. Larry.
Well, Paula, for weeks, police were baffled by the UDF holdups. Several of the robberies were committed by a man wearing a skull mask, others by someone who was not wearing a mask. Detectives weren't sure whether there was one person, two, or more connected to these holdups. However, they are encouraged to have two men behind bars.
22-year-old Lorenzo Bratcher was arraigned this morning in Hamilton County Municipal Court. He is charged with one of the robberies at the UDF on Glenmore Avenue in Westwood. Prosecutors say his arrest followed a string of other UDF holdups.
The clothing worn by the UDF robber and a loaded H&R pistol were both recovered in the same room the defendant was located. That pistol can be seen in the video. There are a string of other similar robberies that the defendant is suspect in, and they are requesting very high bonds.
Before the judge finished addressing Bratcher's case, he turned away from the podium and headed for the door. A deputy ordered him to stop. Bratcher continued through the door. His bond was set at $500,000. The second man arrested in the string of UDF holdups, 25-year-old Aaron Brown, was arraigned today in Campbell County Court. He was arrested in Newport. Police say he's charged in the holdups of UDF stores in Price Hill and Norwood. Brown will be extradited back to Ohio. Police have released surveillance pictures of who they say is a third suspect in the string of robberies. They aren't sure whether he is linked to anyone else. Over the past several weeks, police have been looking at well over a dozen robberies committed by a suspect or suspects either wearing a skull mask or going without the mask.
And Paula, during Bratcher's arraignment, the assistant prosecutor said he had an unknown accomplice in that Westwood robbery. He also had said that Bratcher had 4 previous felony convictions. Paula, back to you.
All right, thank you, Larry.